Over my career here, the Stearns County Jail went from kind of a small-time Joe the farmer down the road getting in a little bit of trouble.
It's more, we get gang members from California here. We get a wider variety of population in here now.
We saw transition in our jail population changing, more with people with mental health issues, more violent offenders. We saw that an increase in having to extract people out of cells and deal with different populations. The Stearns County Jail SORT team was established in around 2009 to take on the special role of controlling a housing unit in the event that we lost control of a housing unit. SORT stands for Special Operations Response Team. They are provided with additional training and special weapons and tactics to deal with special situations that can occur within the facility.
Seat the magazine. She's now ready to go. All you got to do is turn the air chuck on.
The Stearns County Jail SORT team is a group of 13 different individuals that stepped up to fill a need in the facility. We handle any emergencies that come up. We get a lot of extra training to do that.
I think it's absolutely critical in today's times because of the violence that are in jails and some of the scenarios they go through on a day-to-day basis. There's always the need for highly trained people that are highly motivated, and it always allows them to step up in any type of situation where there is a critical incident.
The SORT team is trained mainly to handle any emergency situation that would arise in the facility. Foremost, riot situation, unit takeover, hostage situations.
We're taught in crowd control, so in an emergency situation we could supplement local law enforcement if need be. We could also supplement any other jail facility in in the area to help them if they had any type of uprising or anything like that. Plus the medical is very important, I think.
We're trained to handle and help with medical situations. The team has a medic, a highly trained medic. We assist him.
We have the officers that are trained now to self-treat in any type of injury, that they can stop bleeding, they can control their breathing and things like this, so that they have a better chance for survival in a critical situation. We also train things for day-to-day operations as we did today, vital signs, blood pressures, how to use backboards, how to move people and things like that. Come up, then the first shield comes straight, the second shield they want you to umbrella.
A big thing we do in our training is team movement, because that is probably one of the most important ways. How are we going to get into a certain space? How are we going to break apart as two teams?
In addition to that, we use our SORT members who are trained to train the rest of our staff on use of force and medical training and things along those lines.
We're going to move up. We're going to absorb the casualty. Shields will go around, set on the far side.
My belief, the SORT team is important because it's better to have and not need than to need and not have. All staff is trained to handle any emergency that comes up. We're trained more to handle it. That's what we dedicate our time to every month, is to how are we going to solve a problem in the facility.
I think that the community needs to be aware that even though in what they might opinion in small town central Minnesota, we do have people trained and with the skills to, in the event of an emergency situation, respond appropriately and tactfully to those situations to preserve health and safety of both those inmates within the facility and for the community around the facility to feel safe and secure that we can deal with the situations within our building.